Welcome back to Market Day Report. I'm Scott Shellady. They call me the cow guy. I don't know why. Maybe I do. Anyway, let's talk about the corn and the corn table that we've got to you provided by Bar Chart. What's happening in corn? Still slipping away. You know, we've given back a lot of that real estate. Look, we all talked about that gap in parentheses or in air quotes at up to 573.5 in December. We missed it by a half cent. We missed filling the gap by about a half cent, and we've gone back all the way to 566.5 last. That's up 3/4 of a penny in December, and we've had a low of 562 3/4. So we've basically got a 10-cent range in D's trying to fill that gap, and we failed. So that's going to, kind of take the wind out of a lot of folks' sails. We might make another run at it today, who knows? But we tried, and that was really, I think, happened in the overnight session. So that'll be key to note as well. Let's take a look at what's happening over in the soybeans. They're negative as well. Look at that, down 8 1/4 cents in August, 14.35 1/4 last. They're looking at about a 22-cent range already. So 8.5 lower in the SEP at 13.90.5, 7 cents off the lows. Keep that in mind. And then lastly, November, which has been trying to put a 14 handle in front of it all week, got as high as 13.97 today. We've slipped back to 13.82 even, which is down 6.5 cents. Well, what does Chicago wheat look like today? Chicago wheat, so far, so good-ish. We're up 4 cents in both SEP and December. SEP's at 704.5, which again is up 4. We've got December at 712 3/4, up 4. Posting some okay gains there, but we're still about 6 cents, 6 cents off the highs. How about Kansas City wheat? Kansas City, again, the same kind of gains, 4.5 cents in December higher at 6.75 3/4. September higher by 4 3/4 cents at 6.64 in the orders. So that looks pretty good. Finally, we're going to have to kind of ruin things here, I think, with the spring wheat prices. Look at that. September off 20.5 cents at 8.95.5, off of the lows of 8.92. But we've had a 25, 26 cent range in that September contract already today. December down 19 1/4 cents at 8.85 1/4. I'm going to bring in my friend Todd Horowitz from Bubba Trading. Todd, I just went through all of the prices. Give me your ideas of what sticks out at you, and what, if you have any concerns, what would they be?
I think we're just still in this same old choppy market. We talked Monday, and the equities are getting tanked, and grains are kind of holding up. And today, grains are, they're a little bit weaker than they were overnight, but they're still within striking distance. And of course, corn is still a little bit higher and wheat's higher. I mean, we could be in either side from here. I mean, this is it's almost a weather market. It's almost they're trying to trade into a very thin markets, which I think the key to remember is this time of year is very thin, and the trading is very thin, and a small order in September is a big order in July. And I think you just have to be very careful and very cautious. But, basically, they've got a bunch of weather now. They're trying to guess what the weather's going to do.
And with that USDA, when we get those weather updates, it's basically every 12 hours. It's almost like another USDA report, too. So you can kind of tell what the latest weather report was by how things look in the morning when you get out of bed, And I said that again this morning. This morning, we didn't see a ton of action.
Corn and see what the weather is.
Right. So you can actually look at the prices and then tell what the weather is going to be rather than the other way around, which it's that time of year, and we're going to be dominated by two things. On Monday, we got dominated by global macro issues, but most of the time, this time of year, Mother Nature is going to have us by the reins. So that being said, Todd, I really appreciate you coming on. That's Todd Horowitz from Bubba Trading. We're going to go away, pay some bills, and we'll be right back after this to talk about the proteins.